years, social media has seen a huge number of training courses, retreats, and other similar formats that allow people to escape from their routine, at least for a while. Modern women have particularly appreciated this approach, caring not only for their physical, but also their mental well-being. But one of them went even further and created an entire space exclusively for women, where everyone can forget about their everyday problems and devote time only to themselves. Have you ever wondered what our world would be like without men? The guests of SuperShe Island were able to experience this idea to the fullest. It sounds like the name of a fictional superheroine from a Hollywood movie franchise, but the project with the symbolic name SuperShe Island is very real. In an archipelago near the Finnish coast of the Baltic Sea, there is an island that for several years has been positioned as a space created exclusively for women. The project's initiator, Kristina Roth, launched it in 2017, inspired by the idea that modern women too often sacrifice their comfort and health for the sake of external perfection. High heels and makeup sometimes replace yoga, meditation, and other forms of self-care in everyday life. SuperShe Island was supposed to be an alternative, a place where you can reconnect with your body, nature, and inner peace. The official opening date of SuperShe Island for visitors is considered to be June 23, 2018. But before the island welcomed its first guests, Christine had to carry out a large-scale renovation. The territory needed to be equipped with the basic necessities for modern life: electricity and running water. Only after some time did the project reach its luxurious peak. The resort covered an area of 3.4 hectares and offered all the comforts of a relaxing vacation. A small spa center with a Finnish sauna, massage rooms, sports and yoga areas, 4 residential buildings constructed from environmentally friendly materials, and an open kitchen for communal cooking. From the outset, the idea behind the project was to offer a break from routine and a complete absence of men. Only women were allowed on the island, including staff. But there was no talk of misandry. Kristina Roth simply wanted to create an environment where women could feel safe and relaxed, socialize with each other, and focus on themselves and their own health. To realize her dream, Miss Roth decided to buy an entire island. She organized a retreat there with money from the sale of a successful consulting company with an annual income of $45 million. But if you dig deeper, it turns out that men were involved in this project, although later they were barred from the island. In 2016, while traveling in Scandinavia, Kristina met a local resident named Benny. A romantic relationship developed between them. One day, while visiting a private island owned by Benny's parents, Kristina fell in love with the beauty of the Finnish archipelago. It was the young man's family who first noticed an advertisement for the sale of one of the plots and advised Kristina to take a closer look. Of course, not everyone liked the idea of creating a women's island. Many critics accused the project's creator of discrimination. After information about SuperShe Island spread on social media, Kristina Roth faced a flood of negativity. One CNN correspondent, for example, called the project an island created by a rich white woman for people like her. Despite all kinds of checks and hostility from the media and local authorities, Ms. Roth managed to defend her concept and bring it to life. A few months later, social media headlines reported, "The former owner of the technology consulting company, Matisia Consultants, has purchased a private island the size of 5 football fields near the southern coast of Finland, not far from the city of Roseborg." The SuperShe Island project quickly became popular not only because of its unique concept, but also because of its high cost of living. For example, a week's vacation cost 4,000 euros, according to other sources, 4,600 euros, including meals and access to all services. 1 night in a hotel in central Helsinki, water transfer, 6 days on the island, full board, and participation in activities ranging from kayaking and energy practices to forest walks and spa treatments. SuperShe Island was also distinguished by its strict selection process for visitors. After publishing information online, Roth received thousands of applications from around the world. In one interview, she admitted that she personally conducted more than 100 video interviews, assessing the personal qualities and values of potential visitors. In one season, the island welcomed more than 120 people, even though no more than 8 visitors could stay on the island at the same time. This approach to selection sparked a wave of criticism, with the project being labeled elitist. Kristina Roth countered that her goal was to create a community of like-minded people, not an elite club based on interests. Nevertheless, with each passing season, it became increasingly difficult to gain access to SuperShe Island. By December 2019, the conditions for participating in the project had changed again. Now, only subscribers to the paid SuperShe app, which brought together more than 8,000 women from around the world, could become guests. The creator said that to join the community, you had to fill out a questionnaire on the website and share your thoughts on life. If a participant's story resonates with us and fits the spirit of the community, we immediately invite her to come, Kristina shared. The project lasted 5 years, and in 2023, the island was put up for auction by Concierge Auctions. Just a month later, the resort was sold for $1.21 million to a major businessman. Women's Paradise ceased to exist, but many users have not lost hope for its revival or the creation of a new space where women can raise their energy levels, which is especially relevant in today's reality.